You don't want to be butt fucked. Trust me.
Oh, hurts.
Ow!
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. 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 Boy, yo, 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 yo.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Where the fuck are your tits? God damn it, where's the other one? Close enough. I still love that one too. Yes! Yo, I watched some of Philip DSP reacts, and it is not only what's amazing about it. That's not what we're talking about tonight, but I have to bring it up because first off, he doesn't even link it on his main channel, dude. This is a secondary channel you're trying to promote. We don't even have it. Like, I couldn't even find it. Like, I think one of the trolls had it linked. He's such an idiot. One of the trolls replied to one of my tweets, and they were pretending to be DSP Reacts, and they had it linked. I found your fucking channel through your trolls. Happy birthday, Josie. I think some super chats came in. No joke, I want to go into politics because you're insane. And if I ever accidentally pull a May 1st with my O-face on my computer campaign merch, yeah, dude, you just embrace it. Like, who hasn't jerked off before? You know what I mean? No, we're not actually starting with Phil. But I just have to talk about how I just can't believe it. Like, he's doing, and he's such an awful reactor. He's like watching, I think, XQC. First off, he already watched one of his old videos. Because he's like, he has this walled garden around the content that he'll actually watch. Like, you can't have anything, like, all of my videos get or my streams get copyright claim. Who cares? Take the 2 cents. But can't be anything copyright claimed. Which 90% I understand this one. Can't be stuff from like troll channels, but there's an asterisk to that. If it's like a Sunny V2 video about you, Phil, why can't you react to that? Why can't you react to even like Secret Unlimited? You're the one who painted yourself in the begging corner, son. That's why that shit's out there about you. Now, if it was like a small channel that was putting out really malicious shit, which I even got tricked into watching once, I agree with you on that. Don't watch that stuff. But dude, then it's a waste of time. And but all he's fucking doing is he's sitting there watching it and he's like, oh, he has ketchup. Dude, I have a Phil addiction. I gotta show you. I gotta fucking show you. Hey, Dad, it's my birthday today. Are you gonna eat a Trump steak? Now you're gonna masturbate.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Hello, Father. Guess what? Phil has already complained he got a few videos to react to. Doesn't even cross his mind to do the work himself. He's in it for double dipping. Yeah, because you can only give suggestions if you're a member, I think he said, right? And then on top of it, he won't react to certain stuff anyway. Dude, it's DOA. It's like when I think, was that KO Gaming or was that his channel where, you know, he did a review of like a McDonald's hamburger for 30 minutes. It's like, Phil, and you still didn't understand its taste. Like I like once purposely sat through an entire DSP tries it, and it's just, oh yeah, it tastes like meat. Thanks, Phil. He would never do it, dude. If I was in his shoes and he was trying to branch out, which he's trying to branch out, granted, a little too late in my opinion, but he is. Could you imagine reacting to the incident of May 1st, and he had like a thumbnail of his nut face like I have on the license? Did I show you guys? I know most of you probably saw it. And he would have like 100,000 people there, like literally probably 10,000 concurrent viewers watching that, but he won't do it. My mic it's my shotgun mic. I have to like get if I just move, because that where the hole was is fucked. This is a particle board desk. The next place I put it in, yes, I know that, so the mic is going to be a bit, I have to like get a solid block of wood there, because all it's going to happen again is another few months from now, it's just going to rip out again, and then the desk is going to be hosed. So, meaning ruined. So, I got to figure out a way to get a juicy block there. Maybe I'll squeeze the juice out of your breast and use that juice to make the microphone work. Do you understand what that means? I fucking don't, but you're here and you're a bird, so go fuck yourself. Thank you. So I actually because I already got the video with the Aya Neo Next done. I have been benchmarking the $40. It runs like, dude, even under 100% load, the card only stays at like 64 degrees. It's the Chinese 580, which is weird because it's kind of sort of like a RX 570, but it's, I don't even know why it's called an RX 580, but I'm playing Elden Ring, staying above 30 FPS at high settings at 1440p. It's running off a mechanical drive. I have to change that. I don't know if that motherboard has NVMe, but even Dead Space, I'm getting between it loading assets off a mechanical hard drive. It's like 60 FPS, medium settings. Like, it's nuts. $40. $40. So Richard is a man. Yes, I do have a Phil addiction. I admit it. I'm self-aware of it. I understand. Watching Phil's reacting videos, like watching people react to movie with zero footage. Yeah, dude, he doesn't. We're gonna have to watch it for a little bit. Also, Carlos stops. He won't stop staring. He's gonna stare into your soul, and he's gonna shit on your head while you're sleeping. Don't ask me how I know that. I can't wait to hear Phil's intellectual musings in the long-form React videos he mentioned. It just doesn't exist. Are you part of the Phil Man fan club? Yes. Yes, unfortunately.
Breastfeeded.
It almost sounds like a song in and of itself.
Breastfeeded.
I found a shirt with Phil's incident. You should buy it and have Phil. Dude, that's what I'm saying. People are making classy tech. Don't be butt-fucked. You don't want to be butt-fucked. Trust me. Happy birthday.
You don't want to be butt-fucked. Trust me.
Oh, hurts.
Like, people are making money off of him. Like, I could. He wouldn't. I mean, I won't, because I'm not. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that much of a dick. I am a dick, though. I could sell the shirts. What would he do? But I won't do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not an asshole. But if someone's... like, that happens with Linus Tech Tips. People make fake merch. And he has the money in the backing. And he can't even really get shit done with it. What is Phil going to do? But I won't do that because I'm not a dick. Or that much of a dick. So happy birthday, Classy. Don't get butt fucked. On May 1st, 2016, a blast hit a southern Turkish police station, killing 1 and wounding 13. Another burst of May 1st. Source: Jesus Christ, man, it's a dark joke, but I get you. I want to see Joey from DK Oldies and Phil give each other mouth hugs. That's bizarre and disturbing. Yeah, dude, I was looking at footage of that, man. It's like one of the best looking games I've seen out of the Switch in a long fucking time. Dude, I wish I had room to keep that CRT. See, that was an HD CRT and it was awesome. But the thing about it is that you couldn't play, like, if you wanted to use the zapper and stuff. I want, like, an OG, like, rounded 27-inch stereo CRT. But I'd have no fucking room right now. So, yeah, I'm going to get that, Woden. Should I upgrade for Ryzen 5 from a Xeon? what is that, 6-core, 12 threads, Vega graphics. I'm sure you're not going to use the graphics in there. You're going to probably use something dedicated. I would look up, they have benchmarks all over the internet. Like, you could compare, you could literally type in Ryzen 5 5600G versus Xeon, and it'll show you the performance deltas. Rich, how much are you to watch my hitless Millennia run? I don't know. Let me think about it. You did it hitless? Jesus Christ. Rich, did you get my yes? I got all of your nudes, Toy. Every single one. I mean, I went somewhat in reverse, but nowhere. Like, I'm still nowhere near. I'm still like at least 120 pounds from my biggest. And I'll never be back there again. You're eventually going to plateau. Don't make that make you go in reverse. I'm thinking of maybe doing a DSP GMV just playing Smash. What should I use? The Bust, Squeeze Banana, or Snort the Drip? What the fuck are you talking about? Which Mario Paint? You want the smooth Mario Paint? I'll give you the smooth Mario Paint. What the fuck are you talking about, Cosmic? We got an important super chat. Not that your super chat's not important, but I have to get theatrical for this, so. Cosmic.
Try to relax your anus.
Squeeze Banana! I was like, man, Phil looks different. Then I realized that's not Phil on the screen. You're not seeing it. It's Slopes. Okay. Poop on my chest. Come on my Switch. Lick my bird. Touch my anus. Finger my breast. Relax my shoulders. Spit on my cock. Smell my sack. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. I am a doctor. And I am a man. Oh, it's a game music. Okay. Let me read that again. I'm thinking of doing a DSP game music video playing. Which should I use? The Bust, Squeeze Banana? Squeeze Banana. Now I understand what you mean. Squeeze Banana. What do I mean by that? Ask anyone who has lost weight. You're going to hit a plateau, meaning where even if you're still doing the same diet, the same exercise, you're going to plateau. Don't let that plateau where you're not losing more weight make you go back in reverse, is what I'm saying. It happens to once your body gets used to putting in less calories and stuff like that. When you are pooping, do you do faces or you stay serious? This is a very important question. Wow. I have no idea. I had never thought about the look on my face. I'm sure, man, if it's a powerful dump, that I'm sure I make faces. Like, you can't avoid it. Anyway. Let's, DSP reacts. I'll change the scene. So yeah, that $40 graphics card is absolutely insane. I mean, it's 30, but even with the even with the $30 shipping, is the shipping from AliExpress a flat rate, or it varies? I think it varies depending on where you live, right? Yeah, Phil is the appetizer. It's just amazing. Because he's doing exactly what he has roasted people like me for. What's up, Mr. Artemis? I think Artemis. So does anyone say Phil Nye the fapping guy? Oh! G-Million react to kick streamers? What's going on with Camelot? Like, it looks like he's kind of losing his mind on Twitter. I haven't talked to him recently. Just no Hero In. I still can't watch DSP though. Like, we're actually watching the Slopes Game Room. I am gonna have Slopes on Twitch on Thursday. So that should be interesting. I have a look because he knows I know a lot of the backstory with it, and he knows a lot of the backstory with the Amico. So, should be a very... No, we're not doing two. Dude, we're doing the Amico. It's amazing how divided my chat is. Look, literally 2 super chats right next to each other. Please, not 2 hours of Phil this time, please. Dad, I'm hungry. Feed me Philip Rennell. Literally 2 super chats right after one another. Trust me, we're only doing a few minutes of this because he's not a good reactor. Like, Chris the Narc Raid. Oh, of course he's here. My nipples are out. It's funny, I make Chris feel awkward, like I like to at him and Minxy, and it'll be like some like weird music with like a picture of Tit Pig, and like, he's like, yeah, well, oh, thanks, Rich. That's just what I wanted to see right now. Don't fuck with Tit Pig, though. Rest in peace, Tit Pig, by the way. It's actually quite sad. Anyway, so Phil is... Like, I've reacted to some of my own shit, but that's the exception, not the rule. He's starting off already reacting to his own stuff. Oh yeah, dude, we're not sitting here watching Phil. I'm watching like 5 minutes of Phil. Yeah, he died recently. Google Fish put me on the Tit Pig. He just sent me... I was like, what the fuck is this? And of course, he sent me this, like... What was the name of the video? I don't even know if I could show it here because it's still too risque, but you don't see anything. Like, when you're hungry and the waiter kind of comes with your food. When your waiter comes with your food and it's Tit Pig sitting there like... I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I went down the Tit Pig rabbit hole, and that's all I will say. Titanius is here. He's giving me bookmarks. I'm surprised Duty isn't here. So, which time is Boogie? Okay, so he's watching this video.
Yeah, it is. Money and what I actually think about it. So first of all, here it is, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's not super heavy. Like, all right, let me get to the. Oh, okay, here we go.
He's watching himself. Oh, what is this? This is literally his like first day doing it. He's watching himself review a burger. He's watching himself review a burger on the first day in the office. Oh, Phil. My cucumber is hitting the relaxed anise. I like anise. I actually like that. How long do you think this new channel lasts? I would give it 6 months at best. 6 a.m. stream, fuck off. I don't care if you sent me 10,000 for a fucking 6 a.m. stream. I would refund your ass. I like my sanity. My cucumber, YouTuber Thick44 from Neebs Gaming passed away from brain cancer. Oh Jesus, man! If anybody is a fan of Neebs or Battlefield friends, go send them love. That's terrible to hear. Jesus Christ. How much to do with midnight stream? What do you think, Emerson? Can you do it? did. No. Listen to me. I'll let you shit. No, I'll let you shit on me afterwards. What? Okay. $200. $200 super chat, and I'll do it. Clean off my glasses. Need to. It's funny. Phil wasn't fat here, but he had ginormous breasts, bigger than they're like as big as mine.
Almost feels a little sticky to the touch. I don't know if it's good
ew.
or something.
It is
And as
sticky.
you remove that top.
Oh, it is sticky. How you're going back and feeling the bun again? $200 super chat. Yes. Yes.
Disgusting.
We got mayonnaise and onions on top
What
of
the
that.
fuck is that?
And then you got.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. Ah! That sandwich actually, subjectively, I understand it's an opinion, looks worse than the one that he cried about for weeks on and off on Twitter. This man is a walking contradiction.
A small fried chicken.
Why is there chicken on the
breast,
burger?
and what I'm
Why is there chicken on...
assuming that this is the same chicken that
I
would've
didn't
gone on
know
their-
that's what
their
it
regular
was. I thought it was
chicken
just like the.
sandwich.
Remember they had the Halloween burger that was like the bun was colored something. I had no idea this had fucking chicken on the burger. By the way, thank you to Wonder McThunder.
Alright, let's watch the Boogie thing. I'm not here to watch Phil all night. But Jesus Christ. Thank you, Titanius, for letting me know.
And on YouTube, I can't do that. So I can't. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I could turn the
I wish
volume
I
a
could.
lot. Sorry.
That's the nature of the beast, as they say. You got to play by the stupid rules here on YouTube. Let's see here.
Dude, it looks fine. It looks like a... know what the term, and I don't even agree. It looks fine for a fast food sandwich. Like, what do... like, that... when Phil was crying about that, I'm like, dude, what do you expect? Like, it's a fucking sandwich from Burger King. It's... they just go... you have some 16-year-old that goes, here, fried chicken breast, bacon... I don't know if there was whatever, and honey mustard. They roll it, they wrap it up in a piece of paper. Why am I going through the whole process like you need to know this? But you get my point. Like, they're not sitting there like Gordon Ramsay and delicately placing the breast on top of the bun. Then they put a healthy serving of honey mustard gently on top, put the other bun on, and then we wrap it up perfectly for you. Beautiful. No, it's just a fucking chicken sandwich from Burger King. And but that one he ate, no problem. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. Phil, the only man on earth who makes a sandwich and comes back years later to complain about it. But no, it was a different sandwich, obviously. I think you know that. But if you look at the sandwich he complained about, that one he ate there looks worse than the one he was crying about to Burger King on Twitter. Ah, it's some good shit.
Anything else? There's a few more. We'll approve and see if we can squeeze a few more in for the end of the show. All right. Probably watch this a
I give this 6 months at most. He's not good at reacting. He's terrible.
couple more, and then I'll do a quick.
I'm not saying that, like, I don't dislike Phil. I watched some of this. It's all, like, he was watching, like, XQC cook something. It was...
summary again of how this
Yeah, more. I'm trying to be generous, Mr. Artemis.
show is going to work every week. All right.
Like, he's already bored in texting. Like, I text on my phone. Because sometimes, like, Jay will send me, like, yo, edit this or go outside and scream for a chicken sandwich, which I did last night.
Okay. So.
The fuck is he doing,
Let's
Titanius?
see.
Yeah, no, I did. I went outside. We did a Philip Burnell shrimp skit. My editor was like, I refuse to keep we're editing your Ioneo Geek review until you go outside and scream for shrimp.
Walmart pranks. Getting murked in Elden Ring. GoldenEye. Boogie having fun. You guys want to see me watch a Boogie clip?
Okay, here we go. The grapefruit. The grapefruit is my favorite.
Francis, I need to talk.
But there's so, like, look, I know I pause a lot. Someone was just making fun of me in the chat for it. I agree with you. I'm not even, your roast is valid. But there's so much dead air with him. What are you doing, dude? Like, add something to it. Like, you're like granted, they're some of the most successful, but you're like the streamers on Twitch. They just sit there and watch a show and don't, like, just like, all right, just send bits, become subscribers.
Tachi, shut off your game.
It's a very old one. 9 years old.
No, stop it. How do you know that, Titanius?
No, I need to talk to you now.
This is my last night.
No, I never got, what was Boogie like? 600, 700 pounds?
Let me beat the level, 1 second. Why do you have a camera?
Because I wanted to get this on film.
I'm not going to talk to you if you have a camera.
David, we have a surprise regarding shrimp in the upcoming Ioneo video.
I just got the credit card statement in the mail.
Please don't, Titanius, was it WWE?
So?
How did you spend $380 on iTunes?
The irony of Phil watching this too, by the way. Green Goblin, I can never acknowledge you. Ever. Never.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he's watching. The irony of him watching Cheetah Man. Dude, if Titanius, if we find out it was WWE, I'm gonna shove this bird up my ass and shit it back out.
It was me. It was probably you. You buy all that music and shit.
Francis, you're the only one with an iPad.
Oh, you're okay.
And
I've been
dude,
playing
the
some games
temperatures
lately. I got Magic
on that
Johnson
$40
14,
graphics card,
and
even
I've been
100%,
playing
it's
Angry
ice
Birds,
cold.
And I've been playing Candy Crush a little bit, but I mean that was only like $10. I don't know how it's that much.
Can you purchase things in those games?
This is what he planned for months. To go on a second channel and just to watch other people's videos and not react at all. This is what... Oh, no. Oh, Phil. How can you hold back all of that tremendous talent? Why is he wearing... Why is he wearing a vest like he's working, like he's part of a jazz band from like the early 90s? He looks like a backup singer he looks like a backup like drummer for an R&B group from like 1992. Like, yeah, like, dude, he's like one of those like boy bands. Like, what is... He's not doing anything.
Okay, sometimes you run out like moves.
So this is his character, correct? This is his character. I believe his name Francis, right? What's funny is just this fat guy. He doesn't even say Francis, right?
Well, see, that's what really... That's why, and I hold to this. I agree with Keemstar Boogie. Let Francis go. It had its time. Francis was really more about you being ginormously fat. Now you're just average citizen, morbidly obese. Like, And I don't mean that as an insult, Boogie. Welcome to America. You and I would be walking around a Walmart, no one would bat an eye. But here you were so ginormous that's what people tuned in for. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's time to retire, Francis. Just like it was time for me to retire everyday gaming news. It just was. You got to read the writing on the wall. And the writing on the wall said, rich people are bored of you talking about the same shit with Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo every single fucking day. Yes, we know the PlayStation 5 is now not in stock or no longer in stock. God, how many videos... I mean, it was true, though. I mean, I was interested. It was nuts how insane it was to find a PS5. But...
I don't know. I've never...
Yeah, he's literally dressed like he's out of 92. Is he wearing, like... Is he, like, auditioning to be, like, you know... read haiku poems at a coffee shop down the street? What is he wearing? What is he fucking wearing? I'm not a fashion aficionado, man, but he looks like... Phil Pinell reacts on... Like, could you imagine if he actually had the testicular fortitude, like, which really isn't a big deal, but to him it is, to watch his own fapping session? He would have 50,000 fucking people watching there. Or 10,000, let's say, like I said before. But he can't do it. I don't know why. I'm not in his head. He's very insecure. He's very prideful. At times, selectively. And he just won't do it. Yeah, he got that beatnik. Like, what is he doing? Like, did he get, like, a tip skull to wear this outfit? You know, is he like, is he wearing like assless chaps and Cat's gonna spank him with a paddle afterwards? Is like, what's going on? Watching Phil like watching a mouse navigate through an inescapable maze, trying to find the cheese he thinks is there. Also, random sounds, please. Yes. And
now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Boing. 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 Now I'm gonna masturbate. Yes. Oh, la 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 la. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Boing. Yes. Oh, la 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 la.
I think Hero has ran the fuck out the building. He's like, dude, what am I doing? This is like a DSP nightmare. Dude, DSP watching from his console but needs a... Dude, he doesn't need... I have a Ryzen 5 2600 behind here. I gave actually my buddy a while back the 1600 AF rig, which had a RX 580 in it, by the way. This has a $40 Chinese RX 580, and I'm playing Elden Ring at 1440p. I guarantee you could stream from this motherfucker as well. I should probably do it for the video just to prove a point. I gotta get an SSD for it, though. The mechanical hard drive, like, you try to play Dead Space, the remake from the mechanical, even though it's a hybrid mechanical hard drive, I think. It's like, anytime it loads assets, it's like, oh, I'm dying! Like you see the red hard drive light on. And it just, like, pinned. So I gotta get, I don't know if that motherboard has an NVMe, but whatever, I'll get a PCIe NVMe adapter, and I should just have those on deck anyway. Maybe I'll just order it just for ordering it. Yeah, well, it's 2019 I made that computer. That's like what it was like, the tail end of barely being tolerable. If you're trying to make something cheap, no more. So that thing has to go. But my point being is that that computer, once I put the SSD in there, is going to just fucking do everything fine. He doesn't need a new computer. Especially for what he's doing. He's looking like a beatnik watching Boogie videos from 30 years ago.
seen a Francis video, but I'm assuming this is a skit that they're doing, right? Okay.
No, it's not. It's I assume this is a skit. You can't tell.
And sometimes you can't beat a level unless you have a power up. And so you can get the power ups for free.
Is this a skit? I have no idea. Excellent commentary, Phil.
A very intelligent brain.
You're like Facebook, but I don't have any friends on my Facebook list, so I try to get power ups in the game. Okay, it's like 99 cents, but the paintbrush was like $40.
Talk.
Well, we're gonna have to sell some of your games so you can pay me back.
No. Look, I got money. I asked you money, okay?
I can't believe he's literally, and he's. Phil, you're worse than the people. Like, I don't care that you're reacting to stuff. React whatever the fuck you want to react to. But you made fun of people for doing this for years, dude. For years. And now not only are you doing it, which is fine, hypocritical, but fine, but you're doing it worse.
Give me my bank. I'll give you some money.
Yeah, he's quiet because he's like, I could relate to all this.
Is it an Angry Birds
Thank
Bank?
you. Determined.
Give me the red one.
An Angry Birds Bank.
But he's just like, oh wow, he's holding an Angry Bird, an Angry Bird's bank. He's on his phone. He's cooking with hot sauce. Like, what? The sky is blue. Thank you, Phil.
How do they expect you to get your fucking money out of here? Here, I'm sorry, okay?
Princess, that's like $1.80.
I don't know, it's like a fucking
Yeah, dude, he's just like,
down payment, okay? I don't know what you expect from me. I don't have a fucking job. Okay.
I guess 9 years ago this was funny. Like, for me, I don't find it funny, but I guess people thought that this was funny back in the day.
he is so disinterested in doing this. I have never seen it. I know I go on my phone on and off. Like I said, I check my edit. Matter of fact, I think my editor is getting to me right now. Listen, I'm streaming. I'll watch the rough draft. I'll watch it completely naked afterwards. I'll get your cat so it doesn't jump to its desk. I'll fly it down here. I'll make it not come down here anymore. I'll be in the top bunk with the cat. Your cat will shit diarrhea all over me while I'm watching the preview. I will look for my shrimp outside, screaming for my shrimp. DSP's wife will start crying because she saw a video of him masturbating on May 1st, 2016. Then he will go look for shrimp on his neighbor's porch, completely naked, covered in peanut butter because Cat was licking it off of him. The end. Thank you very much. Good night. Phil's like, yeah, he's like narrating for 7-year-olds. He is holding a glass. He is. Thanks, Phil.
It's a 9-year-old video from
Yeah, Peppa Pig's narrator is more charismatic.
Boogie, one of his older, Francis videos. But maybe, does he do more funny stuff? Because that, to me, that's like, it was never funny. Oh, it's not funny. Everyone's like, nah, it just never was funny.
Okay, as much as he could still, I could find humor in murder mystery videos. There's humor in anything if you look for it. Yeah, the big appeal to that with Boogie was the fact that he was exceptionally obese. He wasn't just the average morbidly obese guy. Once Boogie lost the weight, Francis was done. And I think even if Boogie was still at the same weight, which I'm glad he's not, Francis would have ran its course, Richie, what time tomorrow are we having coffee at? No, it wouldn't be at Dunkin'. Ralph is all about Starbucks. Because I think he knew I liked Starbucks. I preferred it. And, he wanted to go to, like, Barnes & Noble with him. Like, dude, I'm not meeting you. Listen, fine, it's final, but you know what's going to be rough is when I come up there, eat your roommate's brownies, and then shit them on your chest. How about that? Is that Is that rough enough for you? Feed your fucking cat Jello. DSP. This is award-winning commentary. Also, Jaden, thank you. That is the first time you super chatted. I appreciate that. At least to me. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for enjoying my birds. Thank you for enjoying my fake iPhone. That's the video after the $40 graphics card video. I cannot believe how good that graphics card performs. Actually, all bullshit aside, it's because you guys have been, those videos have been wildly successful. And I can make them because of the support I get here. So, you know. Oh, Beavis and... Well, Mike Judge is brilliant. Oh, their commentary was great. Dude, all they would have to do is bring back Beavis and Butthead's YouTube channel reacting to other videos. Could you imagine? Other YouTube videos? You don't even have to bring back the show, Mike Judge. You could literally just make, like, episodes and write up and animate them reacting. And 90% of it you already have, like, pre-made. Like canned animations, and just say what you want to and pretend to be Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
What is he doing?
Alright, let's see here. We only have a few more minutes left here.
Yeah, he kind of dresses like my mom. Oh, yeah. Your mom wears that same vest, too. Yeah. I missed your super... Steven, why am I keep on... Especially with your name, Steven Crowder's empty gun holster. Oh, no, I answered you. I should have said... See, this thing, I gotta say the fucking name. Rich, I want DSP to win content creator. Yeah, this is the award-winning content that he's gonna win. Richie, I'm down for Starbucks tomorrow. I'll be there with the quartering quantum and DSP. Oh my god, what a dynamic trio that would be.
Let's see. Trying to find one that makes sense. GoldenEye? Nah, I don't really want to watch that. Don't really.
Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil, you got requests. Check the requests then before you come on. I mean, I get requests here. Dude. It's even worse at this than I thought. Oh my god. And he has no tags. Phil. Like I said before, Titanius, he has no tags. DSP, Phil, DSP Reacts are his tags. How the fuck do you expect people to find your content if you don't have tags in there, dude? How much for 30 minutes of random noises? Can I talk? Or can I... $100. And I'll make it the time of your life. Make it the time. God, I sound like a fucking hooker. Why am I still shirtless? Speaking of which, why am I still shirtless? You don't have to have a lot of tags. I don't really change my tags here. I probably should get better with my tags, which I have more tags than that. God, I sound like $100 and I'll blow you in a park. I won't blow anybody. Don't you fucking say anything. Piece of shit. Oh, where is that shirt? What is his ultimate membership level? What I find amazing is that he's no fun with this, too. You won't do any content that he may get a fucking copyright claim on, which is everything. He won't do any content like any kind of like most of his documentaries. Blow me in the park. All right, so we're doing we're gonna have to get the soothing music on. I will not blow you in the park, and I will not titty fuck the sausage. Is that you who asked for the titty fucking of the sausage? Who's my clone falling? Oh yeah, I thought I'd make a video called that, but we need Just sounds, man. Rich Eats Ass wants more DSP. Well, you know what?
Wash your balls. Wash your balls.
So 8:36. Come on.
Breasts.
I missed Toy Jesus of Lord Tequila. I missed your super chat, did I?
Breasts. 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 Breasts.
Intro guy is messaging me. How much for you to do a whole stream in Australian voice? I don't even know. I don't even know if I could do it, so I don't even want to take money for it. I won't blow Sexy Coco in a park either, so don't feel bad.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder.
Rich Eats Ass. Do you like this sound?
Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder.
I haven't done a cucumber battle in a while.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Oh, I could play,
Well, stop.
Well, first off, we gotta do,
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Boing. 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 And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Boing.
Yes. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la.
See, that's why, Rich, why are you asking $100 to play sounds for half an hour? About 100 people left. That's why when there's requests, I bring the price up on things. Birds have breasts. Birds have breasts. Birds have breasts. There's a delay to mic, so I don't know if this is synced up. Because my camera capture card has a delay. What the fuck is going on?
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
Do I have Stanley Kendall on here anymore?
Ow! Ow!
Open the Soundboard software and go through. Okay, we'll get some Oblivion out while I do that. What are people? I have like people seven. Let's listen to what my editor's saying right now. This is very important. This may be worth more than this. What's on in the soundboard.
Tell the audience your editor's stoned out of his mind.
Okay.
Listen, I'm stoned out of my mind. Tell the audience your editor's stoned out of his mind. He's going out into minus 34 snow blizzards to look for shrimp bowls and pizzas. I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to have my hair down. I'm going to look like Jesus, or as everyone calls me, Jesus. And I'm going to go buy a Steven Spielberg movie. Then I'm going to go buy a mirror. I'm going to send the mirror to you, and I want you to dip your tip in chocolate, touch the mirror, and then send the mirror back to me so I can touch my tip on the chocolate mirror.
Shit.
Last but not least, gently rest your tip on the top of my eyelid, and when I... Last but not least, gently rest your tip on the top of my eyelid, and when I blink, I want you to have shivers.
Well, that was something he said. All right. Stream Deck Soundboard. Oh, we got plenty of shit, dude. We got
a premium grifter.
Man, we know that one. Cucumbers. We got the sweet taste of ass. We got...
Wow.
We know what that is. That's from Last Battle. That's from Last Battle, too. Bruh is corny as hell. That lasted on the soundboard for 30 seconds. Chris Chen, you know it, girl. We got the birds. They're on there. Conductor. I should put that back on. That's actually a good one.
Congratulations.
We got DSP.
Now my ass is in her body.
That was when he was playing Sifu, or whatever it's fucking called. We know what boing is. We know what brain is. We know what bubbles are. I like Hulk Hogan's dick. We know that one. Kung Fu. We haven't heard this one in a while.
Kung Fu my fucking ass.
Ben-Hur. Oh yeah, Ben-Hur, Ben Stiller. Where's that at?
Ben-Hur, Ben Stiller.
I love that one. It's just, it's not universal enough, so I took it off. But that's like one of my favorites. Like Asses in Her Body from Phil is great, but what can you use it for? You know?
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Oh, that's that one. I know that one. Ah, her stinks like shit.
Stinks like shit.
I don't know why. I get annoyed. That one annoys me. So it's kind of like, eh. We know what big taints. We know triple bubbles. Yes, it's called triple. Oh yeah, my fart. Where did I see that? Oh, well, there's a real one. But.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
See that fart? Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I don't know. I got rid of that. Was my fart. I had it on the soundboard for a while. It just sounds like I'm like just slapping my hand against the mic and like I tripped and it hurt. It's like, ow! So I got rid. We know fucking Tits is annoying. His voice just gets on my nerves. Even if the guy did nothing stupid, I wouldn't be able to watch him. Oh yeah.
Piss oven. Piss oven. Piss oven. Piss oven.
That's the guy from QVC. Oh, we'll get there. We're getting Grandpa excited.
You're getting Grandpa excited. You're getting...
Oh, Stanley, you were a horrible human being, but you said some bangers.
Wow. Wow.
Suck. Oh yeah, this is when he was playing Elden Ring, the song.
Sucked me! Sucked me!
Yeah, but it's too noisy. And because it's bass, I can't really get rid of it.
Well,
we all know that one. Duty Streams loves that one. This is a good one.
I love it.
But I never ended up using it. Oh yeah, this is intro guy fart. Sniff. This is when he sniffed. And then he sniffed. That was his cat purring as he was sniffing. This is after he farted, he did this. Dude, I would have passed out if I let out a fart like that. Ah, this banger. This banger.
My jaw's hitting the ground. My jaw's hitting the ground. My jaw's hitting the ground.
Oh, man. We know Keemstar. Well, Keemstar QVC is this. The, I can't believe this is Keemstar. This is the woman from QVC. It just sounds like it was recorded from two different microphones and it's the same person. Like one was like the back studio mic just picking up the laugh. Oh my god, this one.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
And Arts.
Lies. Lies. Lies.
I want to get Gamer from Mars to just say thighs in the same exact tone of voice. Thighs. We know the Mario Paint music, men's asses.
Men's asses!
Oh wait, I have two different moans. What is this one?
Oh!
Oh my god! I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys. Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys. Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys.
Yeah, that one, it's good, but I just have no use for it. The same with No Daddy No. That was okay, but...
No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no.
When he was... I forgot, it was an Asian dude. And, he was playing Elden Ring, and he almost fell off a cliff and he didn't, but it sounded like he was like, no, Daddy, no.
No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no. No, Daddy, no.
This is another banger that I retired for a little bit, but it's going to come back.
Can I taste your nuts? Can I taste your nuts? Can I taste your nuts?
No, it's just I have this up in the cloud, so if I ever want to, you know, put some sounds I put back on, I take them off, I put them on, so they're all there. You know, even the ones I know I'll probably never use again, I keep, because you never know, you know. We, know the good old hand jobs all around. Oh, this is when Phil says Baba Booey. I forgot.
Baba Booey, 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 Baba Booey.
Wash your balls.
Ah, we know that. Phil Flop. Oh yeah, Phil Flop. The funniest thing is, when Phil, like, this is, like, his React channel shows exactly why he can never become self-aware. Because there he's trying to have commentary and be engaging and funny, and it's just, wah, 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 wah. I don't know what the hand gesture was, but you get my point. Like, oh, XQC is using hot sauce. It's amazing, Phil. Thank you. I would have never noticed he was using hot sauce.
Howard Stern's penis. 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 Howard Stern's penis.
His
Howard
cock.
Stern's penis. Howard
His
Stern's
erect
penis.
cock.
Howard Stern's penis.
His
Howard Stern's
fucking
penis.
erect
Howard Stern's
dick.
penis. Howard Stern's penis. Howard Stern's.
Sorry. Yo, Rich, what's up? Been some time. So I pre-ordered my PSVR 2. Can I get a Keemstar lap with 2 farts and a hint of... What? I could give you the Keemstar with 2 farts.
Good.
Got that. There you go. So what's up, Solid Crusader? How you been, boy? Well, am I talking like an old Southern man from the South back in the 40s? Where you been, boy? There's the... That one stays in constant rotation. The Philmone, is that the Philmone? No, what is the Philmone? I forgot about Phil Nipples. Oh, you got my nipples up in a tizzy. You know, yes. We know the Quantum one. I just peed in my basement. Relax, Uranus. Rival Turf, we know that. The Samurai Cop theme, I forgot about this.
Breasts. Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts. Breasts.
You want to keep this plant? Can't do it. Oh my god. Yo, it sounds like Final Fight knockoff for the Sega CD. That's what it sounds like, the music. Like back in the early 90s, if there was like a Final Fight knockoff. Yes, determined, of course. Yo, Rich, sorry. Never be sorry that you're late. This isn't a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm here for your entertainment. You could come and go as you please. You want to be here for the whole stream? You want to be here for 10 minutes, go take a shit, eat a sandwich, come back for half an hour, you can. You don't want to come back, that's fine too. It's your choice. I sound like Marco Pierre White when he did those stock pot. You shove this. You like your steak? You like your steak medium rare? You can have it that way. You want the steak shoved up your ass? It's your choice. You can have it that way too. You do suck. You got attention. Someone asked for spread your cheeks, right? The Vega. You want Vega? No, we did not miss slopes. You didn't. Someone paid, or actually it was Sexy Coco paid. We're just going through all the sounds. Yo, Red, sorry I'm late. Did I miss any of the soaps? Not an inch. We didn't do anything. Not a second. I mean, not an inch. That doesn't sound right. From yesterday. So, you know the drill. But this time, instead of playing 100 times, ask chat what sound effect to play 100 times. I will play it numerous times. That will sound like 100. Hey, Rich, sorry I couldn't donate less. Damn it! I wanted to donate $1. I wanted to donate 2 cents, and it wouldn't fucking let me. So, actually, that's on YouTube. I could play that. We'll go through that after the sounds determined. So we got spread your cheeks.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Wait.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go, actually. That's 3 minutes. I'll let it run. Hey!
Let's celebrate and suck some dick. 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 Let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Yes. Look for Soundboard Cosmic Productions.
Oh yeah, turn me on. I know it, girl.
Hey, gotta be careful. It's still Capcom shit.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus.
Yes, you get a spam good. Good. This is Vega from Street Fighter. I love this shit. I just
breastfeeding.
Yo, I produced that shit in like 2011. That's old as hell. Did you see Some Ordinary Gamers? Yes. Yeah, and like he says this, like him and I are like pretty much on the same brain wavelengths. Like if they just want, dude, Joey could take a shit on top of an NES, say I did not refurbish this and took a shit on it. We're selling it for $500. If you don't want an NES with the log on it, go somewhere else. I don't fucking care. You know what you're getting. But they're lying to people and saying they're doing work and services that they're not doing. That's a totally different ball field. Wash your balls and get back to me. Anyway, you gotta go through more. We know the Exposed song. I'm not gonna do another song now because I know people...
This is your life now.
Oh, that's what I made the quartering cry. Oh, poor baby.
Gaming racist.
I enjoy that he said that because he'll never live it down. But I do kind of hate that he said it on my fucking channel because I'm going to be synonymous with this forever. But it is what it is. Mute. Why is it saying mute?
They're literally gaming.
Dude, I should make shirts for this, speaking of which. Dude, Tommy would come after me with quickness, though. He would do a frivolous lawsuit that he knew he would lose just to make me stop doing it, to not deal with the headache. We know that one. Wings, here we go. Now, Wings had that reaction because of his wife's fart. Here. Kind of is muffled. See, the fart isn't really... Yeah, and I can't really EQ it to get the other sounds out of there. I don't have the plugins to do it. That's the fart. And Wing's reaction to it was this. Oh wow, we're through all the sounds basically, man.
You blew it. You blew it. You blew it. You blew it. You blew it.
Your shoulders. Your shoulder.
Alright, so maybe I will play another song. We know Snort. Let me see. Man, I thought I had more sounds than this. I guess I don't have as many sounds as I think. I have my whole soundboard filled up with fill. Ah, fucking tits. What the
fucking tits. 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 Fucking tits.
I don't... Dude. I have looked for that sound. I wonder if I saved it like in the wrong... Phil Flop, Phil Julia, Phil La 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 La, Phil Moan, Phil Nipples. Gee, do I have a lot of Phil Yes? Let's go to DSP, maybe? Do I have enough DSP sounds? I can't tell. DSP Ass Bubbles, DSP Body, DSP Boing, DSP Brain, DSP... Oh, the camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on. Oh, the camera's on.
DSP Cucumbers, DSP...
The delicious salt!
DSP FAP, DSP Games, DSP Hole.
I fell down a fucking hole.
He was playing like fucking Crash Bandicoot too. I can't. Hulk Hogan, we know. Humping Steven Crowder. Ow, it hurts. Kung Fu, it stinks like shit. We know. Taints. Bubbles, Bubbles, Bubbles. DSP, yeah? Yeah! Oh, that's when people were making fun of him on the PS4 and he was getting pissed off. Fart, yell. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I did. What did he say? Right up my ass. Look up DSP laughing compilation. We've done it already. We've done it. Play it, Matthew Scullins. Yes. We can end it because it's 8:36 is coming up. So Matthew Scullin. Can't believe I actually put it by his full name too. Matthew Scullin Nipples. Forgot I made this too.
Damn. Scullin's nipples. Hot damn.
Breasts.
Scullin's nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Yes. 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 And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Watch your balls. Watch your balls. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. Matthew Scullin has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 dimples. Skip, dip, 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 dip.
Jesus. Man, that was... Oh, God, I did this, too. Dude, I did a lot of music, man. I did, I'll show you some other shit, too. Phil's gonna do a remix of this with Peter North, by the way. Oh, it's almost done. Okay. Yeah, with Phil Birdman.
You don't want to be butt fucked. Trust me.
Oh shit, man, that's old. I can confirm Google Fish and I are hard. You know what?
Congratulations. You don't want to be butt fucked. Trust me.
This is one of the more recent tracks I did.
Oh, y'all niggas killers, man. Oh, catch you coming out your fucking crib, nigga.
Congratulations, Mario. You got a bonus. There
bullet,
you go.
Nigga.
Yes, you can after this.
Hey, yo, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills.
I got one with better drums than this, though.
Another 4 wheels, write a book full of medicine and generate mills.
Better kick snare.
Saw the album, only for more sales. We used to catch those on the block with krills. Now it's paid shows, promoters post up bills.
Yeah, congrats,
Sign
Mario,
deals
the
only
bonus,
if the
and thank
math
you,
is
Wade
real.
Dot.
If we can't match numbers, then you can't have the head nigga in charge of shit. Live nigga rhymes artists, pardon. P-Dub signs regardless, remorseless. Haunt niggas like poltergeist. My advice for a kid like that is think twice before you move on it. Put jewels on it, who want it? Loose niggas make the news when we start
Prodigy from
forming.
Bob
Snatch
Pete,
stripes
passed
off a
away, I
nigga's
believe, in
uniform
2017.
often. Doing the bad shit though, your way out your jurisdiction. Why niggas bullshit on the grill?
Yes,
I
I
don't
did
fuck
the beat.
around, Dunny. It's
I got a
most
better
fair, keep
version
it
than
though,
this,
nigga. Yo, let me back up for him. Let me back up. Yo. Why niggas bullshit
Not
on the
me
grill?
rapping. No.
I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real. I gave birth to your whole style and feel. I do it feel. To hold my dick in public, cock blower, duplicate rap cloner. That's me and you do it live on stage for Dolo. I smack niggas like you, smash niggas by the tools, grab niggas by the
This
throat.
is from
show 'em cool. Rhymes
HNIC
cocky,
was a
crazy,
classic.
ill, mad rowdy. Did a buck off of my shit and rapped your Audi. Temperamental, I snap quick, very touchy. Hey yo, my attitude is all fucked up and real shitty. I rap like no one out there can fuck with me. You feel different, niggas see me. I throw a TV at you crazy. Bitches say P, you crazy. A pain in the ass, nah, but fuck you, pay me. I'm no shorty, nigga, I stop your glory. I'm a third street nigga for real. You just applaud me, avoid P.
Yeah,
man,
the original
take your baby
version's a
mom's
masterpiece.
advice. I'm nothing sweet, here with the guns. You pay the price when you see me in the street, soldier. Salute me, you just a groupie. Oh, you gangster, you shoot me. Who gives a fuck, really? I miss my nigga twin, kill me. So I could join the rest of my force up in the heavens. You rap niggas make me laugh, y'all crazy ass. And I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash,
right?
bang this. Cause I guarantee that you bought it. Heavy airplay all day with no chorus. I keep it thorough, nigga.
That's good, but the one I have in where I produced it in Acid is better. And Amari, yes.
Congratulations.
What else do I have on here? Oh yeah, everyone got pissed off because I said that my version of this sample was better. What are the likes and dislikes on this? Oh wow, it's only 34 dislikes, 637 likes. I'm actually shocked by that. We'll watch it soon. Oh shit, well I'm just sitting here stone vibing to music. Do you want me to keep going with this or do you want me to go to slopes? We're way past 8:36, man. It needs more DSP. Slopes, okay. Keep it going. DSP, Slopes. Rich Eats Ass wants DSP. Well, okay. I'm going to have to do a poll. Because it's like literally like back at the... And we'll keep it up for like... You're invited to the cookout. Why, thank you. Chat said it was called Breast Mug, the remix. So we'll let it go for... Oh, Jesus. I'm not even going to waste my time. Let's just go.
The ups and downs, the positives and the negatives. And I'm going to start
Goodbye.
right here with the 29th of May 2018. A press release drops confirming that Intellivision Entertainment is proud to announce that it will be bringing the concept of simple, affordable, family and fun back into the homes across the world with the introduction of a brand new home video game console. They also confirmed that Video Games Live creator and 30-year video game industry veteran Tommy Tallarico has been named president of the company after he purchased the...
But I always scratch my head at that. It's like, alright, so you make music. So what? You know? Big Daddy Rich needs a plate. Listen, give me some corn.
Majority of the shares needed to give himself the title and spearhead this new, exciting adventure.
EP's former host, Tommy Talarico, joins us today. And today...
Victor Lucas is a nice dude. He's a genuinely nice dude.
He is announcing to the world that he is now the brand new president of Intellivision. What?
He goes on to explain that this new system will be family focused, and even though he is a big fan of mobile games, he isn't a fan of the solitary experience that comes from one person looking at one screen. He wants to bring people back into the same room together, playing couch co-op.
We will be focused. We will not try to compete with Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. That would be insane, and we would need $1 billion. Original Intellivision team members will also play important roles in the creation, development, software, and design of the new platform.
It was all bullshit.
Steve Roney, Bill Fisher, and David Warhol, who have all worked at Intellivision since the early years.
What the fuck? I mean, I know he's deadlifting, but what the fuck is... Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, he has a boner, it looks like, too.
We're going to be part of...
What is it again? I'll never... Windows control... Hold on. What it... Snip tool, I'll look it up. Snip tool. What is the Windows key? Shift S, okay. Where's my goddamn mouse? No, I don't want a rectangular snip. Here we go. I don't know. Why do I find this man's face so fascinating? I'll show you. Man's face. Let's find this man. My streams are totally normal. It's a man's face. It's a man right there, you understand me? I have fucking issues. Anyway. Look at this, like, why is that? Slopes had the pic. I'm going to ask him about that picture. It's another reason why I snipped it. He's going to be on the show Thursday on Twitch, so make sure you follow on Twitch. We call it the last show because we pretty much talk about whatever the fuck we want to. We're eventually going to get a week ban over there, but whatever. So follow us there until we get banned. But yeah, literally, it's like, boing. I want to ask him, like, why did you pick, out of all the pictures you could have found, why did you pick this face for this man with an erection as deadlifting?
Of the project.
I'm only right for Rosenthal.
Will lead the licensing division and is the vice president of product development.
We won't run Netflix. We are not trying to do 3D.
But it will have 10 games at launch, which we can only assume are new games, because in a now deleted Facebook Live...
I hate with, look, I eventually have to, I use some of that B-roll sometime soon, like the licensable B-roll, where it's like, I am playing, let me make sure everyone knows, I am playing a video game. Who the fuck does this? Who does this? Who, like, never, ever. Viagra was working overtime that day. Everyone got the boner jokes because of that dude. I did some digging and I found the song Alan Skunkenberger.
Congratulations.
Boobies. Q&A, the system would also come bundled with 60 to 80 retro Intellivision games, and out of those 10 new games, at least 7 will also come bundled with the system. That was then doubly confirmed in Tommy's first major interview after the news broke with old TV show pal Victor Lucas.
Then the system's going to come with at least 7 brand new updated games. Again, free on the system. The store is...
None, because Intro Guy and I and many people in my audience have confirmed that anything from Subway, even their fucking salads, give you diarrhea. Listen, I gotta send that picture to my editor right now. Hold on. This is an emergency. He needs a man's face. If you don't have a man's face, then what's the point of anything? I'm now seeing messages from Abby and Google Fish. Joseph, the timeless Tate. Your Tate transcendent. What are you... Abby, I'm afraid to open pictures. Where is Jay? Oh, here he is. All right. That face. Richwood, so I like the sandwiches that don't make me shit. Yes, I know. Isn't that in Scotland or the UK or... Is Scott... Whatever. I'm... a geographic idiot. Somewhere over there, it's considered cake because it has too much sugar in it.
It's going to have at least 20 to 50 games.
It's pretty. You ain't getting no boar's head meat there.
So we're saying at least 20, but
Jedi
we want 20 to 50 games on launch in the store, ready to go. They're not going to be expensive. $2.99, $5.99. And again, we're not.
And he's just talking. The thing about it's amazing is about he's. Like Ian said, but I'll still quote him because he's right. Or maybe it was Pat, one of the two. Fucking. Maybe it was Helmet Hair. That you could tell because Tommy did for the furniture. He did like a 5-year lease. When I've said that, I don't think this started off as a scam. But what I think is Tommy's like, I'm the smartest, I'm the greatest, I'm the best looking, I'm the most talented, so I can just will it to work. And I'm going to say the games are $2.99 to $9.99. And I'm going to say we're going to get Castlevania on there because I'm amazing and I can just make a phone call and make it happen. I'm going to say that you could stick your ball sack where the controller goes and your penis will grow 6 inches. It won't, but I'm Tommy, so yeah. Like, that was his shit, dude.
Putting games, though. I don't want people to think we're taking games from the...
He's just... I mean, he's had a good amount of success. I'm not saying that even after the H-Bomber guy, but he lied about so much and aggrandized so much and just flat out, you're going to see here, he just makes up shit off the top of his head. See, the H-Bomber guy video just kind of went through his general history. Here, yeah, it's delusions of grandeur, yeah.
Cell phone. That's what the Ouya tried to do. Yeah. It was a disaster. We're not interested in doing
the Ouya. The irony is the Ouya, which was a dreadful failure, was still way more successful than the Amico. And it's true. That's not even up for debate.
Doing that. No game is going to go on the system if it's below a 7. So it has to be at least a 7 out of 10.
He also can. But where is that coming from? Metacritic? Where are you getting that 7? Like, he just talks out of his... I'm talking for Slopes right now. This is going to be like a 600-part video. Buckle up. But, where is that cumulative score coming from? You? Like, who's making it the 7 out of 10, dude? Who is at my door? Nobody. Okay. What? No way. I don't want this cookie anymore. I'm just gonna go to the beach. Wait. Sir, I gotta talk to you.
Confirmed.
The best is that generic white male scratched his balls and they caught it on camera. It's fucking in his grandma outfit.
The system will not have any physical media. It will include
organic hardware.
So we're calling it organic hardware. We want the ability to be able to have certain upgrades at certain points, not just software based.
And when
what the fuck does that even mean? Organic hardware? What do you... Are you... You dude, he just has said so much shit that you either didn't hear it or forgot about it. Are you a fucking E-machine? Remember E-machines used to have on the outside? They'll never be obsolete. That was one of their lines. They'll never be... Yeah, Foil Grim, it's organic hardware. What does that even mean? What did it mean with E-machines? That was a crock of shit. There's no possible way that you could make a computer that never goes obsolete. Standards change. That will not be... The socket for processors change. Like, that was such a lie. Oh, but they meant this. No. They had a sticker that said, will never be obsolete in the front. It was misleading. Maybe Joey from DK Oldies was running it. Maybe he was the president of E-machines. Tommy is that 25-year-old mentality, middle-aged guy who drives the Firebird and thinks he's a shit because he pulls the delusion of... He wants to just seem way more relevant than he's ever... Like, okay, he had wildly successful shows up in Canada. Not taking his actual success away from him. But he wants people to think like he was like the Rick Rubin of the fucking video, and he's not. Like, dude, you've been successful. Like, why do you need to, like, blow it up even more? Like, just be happy with the success that now his name is shit because he's lied about so much. Just be happy with the success that you were, anyway. A multi-millionaire. Maybe he still is. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. There's a lot of people like Tommy out there. That's all I know.
Asked about the price, he said,
I can tell you this, it's going to be much less than $200.
Much less than $200.
And the funny thing is that it's way more. They were going to make it. It's never coming out, but it was going to be $350. Went from they were saying like $149 to $189, then it went to $250, and I was like, even at $250, I was like, fuck out of here to play games that look like they could be played in Flash, Adobe Flash in 2006. and I was already I was already like, nah, man. I went from being cautiously optimistic at best to this is a joke. Then it went to 349. Phil Adam was like, yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Much less.
Okay.
And finally, regarding the release date,
here's what I can tell you quite honestly, is that it's not coming out this Christmas and it's not coming out next Christmas.
the very next day, not only did we get that now deleted Facebook Q&A, which further pushed the message that this was not a new system to take on Sony, Nintendo,
you said
or Microsoft, but instead this was its own thing that is creating fun, simple, amazing games that everyone can enjoy with simple controls. And heck, the first 100,000 people that sign up to the mailing list will get the only opportunity to get a special and unique limited edition version of the console, which will not be made available in stores. But on top of that, something else happened. The OG console wars are back. As Atari opened up an Indiegogo for the Atari VCS, and people were skeptical and excited as the campaign managed to raise $2 million in a single day. And of course, Intellivision weren't having any of it.
Oh, nervous.
Yeah, it's called planned obsolescence. That's their organic hardware. Let's see what Abby had to say. Abby, I am not. Are you yourself trolling me, or is this like an Abby clone? You're trolling me, Abby. 19 minutes. Nope. I'll look again. Oh no, Rich, I just sent you something on your fake. Go check and have time. Made it through the Wonder AI app, and we're watching more Tommy POS Tallarico, and I live close to Video Game History Museum. Gonna go there pretty soon. Yes, we are watching more of Tommy. He is a man that loves to lie. So there, I found it. Hope your sister's breast mug is doing well.
Who again was the vice president of product development for the company, may have just been the first person to throw shade at the company.
I believe it's $200, right, for the base console and the one controller, and that's going to go up $250 or $300 if you want the two controllers. They have two different versions of the controller. You're into PS4 and Xbox One price ranges now.
Right. You're price-wise, you're competing with the higher-end stuff.
Yeah.
But Atari bashing aside, he also confirms that the system will not have any form of physical media. He confirms that you will be able to play online with friends. It'll be under $200, somewhere between $140 to $180, and most important,
As a person who has an Atari VCS and bought another one to unbox on camera, because that'll be a video we get to before the year 2030. We will do it, though. It was just like, at first they were other scam artists, too. At first, Atari was making it like it was going to compete with the Xbox One and PS4. Dude, it has a bottom-of-the-barrel dual-core Zen Plus mobile Ryzen chipset in there. It's 2 cores, 4 threads.
Unlike some people, when asked how this project will be funded, Paul responded,
Well, I can tell you 100% guaranteed it is not going to be crowdfunded. We're not asking for money up front. This is when we have it done, it's in the box, it's ready to buy. Hey.
Yes, and it's pretty much as crappy as you would expect it to be, Alpha Boy.
Here it is. Do you want to buy it? Great.
It's literally just a dual-core, low-end mobile chip from AMD with integrated graphics in an Atari VCS-looking shell. That's all it is. It's not even gaming. You try to do anything. I remember they were showing off the gaming chops, and I put that in air quotes loosely, of the Atari VCS, and they showed Overwatch running at like the lowest settings at 720p and barely getting 30 frames per second. That is not a gaming device.
It's going to be funded internally, so we're not asking anybody for anything up front.
That would be a significant difference from other projects that have been talked about.
You might say significant difference, yeah.
Not crowdfunding.
And none of that happened. You could still, I mean, they stopped making them, but you could still go, I think, to Best Buy and order an Atari VCS. Don't. But you could.
Not asking for money up front? Nice. And, yeah, don't worry about logging it all down, guys. I'm already working on a long list of Intellivision claims, which I will be updating throughout this video, and no crowdfunding or money up front, just made the list.
You just made the list!
A week later, and it's E3 time, and Tommy gets to speak with IGN about, no, not
Oh, damn, Jessica Choba, I forgot about her.
Intellivision's new console, but instead, the Atari VCS.
On Kickstarter, you had to have hardware in order to kickstart it. But Indiegogo, you can crowdfund something, a piece of hardware, never come out with it, and keep $3 million.
That is an awful way to word it. Like, yo, you could just tell people you're coming out with something, not come out with it, and pocket the money. Okay, Ice Poseidon. Why don't you... Yo, Tommy's going to come out next and say, I'm pleased to announce, and my mom is very proud of this, I'm pleased to announce the Tommy Tallarico Steven Tyler is my cousin coin. It is a new crypto that's going to take over the world. Please invest in the Tommy Tallarico Steven Tyler is my cousin coin. And then I'll just rug pull it.
I mean, he's not wrong regarding the differences between the two crowdfunding websites, but still, calm down, Tommy.
That's a bad way to word it. That is on ways to not word things.
He then goes on to say that he thinks the system will fail and compares the situation to that of the Calico Chameleon. You know, that's...
Oh, and it's so ironic. The irony is, yes, the Atari VCS has failed. They're no longer producing it, but compared to the Amico, which never came out and never will come out, it's a smashing success. I have a brand new one, unfortunately, sitting right there. It's right there, looking at it. Where's my Amico? I still got my pre-order in, Tommy. Where is it? Get out of wherever you are in fucking Venezuela. Stop doing video games live and send it to me. Stop doing video games live in like fucking Antarctica and come fucking give me my Amico.
System we mentioned earlier, headed by Mike Kennedy.
Yeah.
Let's hope that comment never comes back to bite him in the arse. Atari then politely responded with the following.
We wish Intellivision and their fans well, and prefer to talk about how great the Atari VCS is going to be.
Later that month, we get to hear from Pat and Ian, a couple of retro gaming enthusiasts that run the popular CU podcast.
A couple of retro game enthusiasts. I like to call them dicks.
Overall, they speak quite highly of Tommy himself, but they do have their concerns.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't make a big to-do about that. And now you have Rich posting my license. It's not your real license, Phil. It says sample license right in the signature. It's like 245 Horse Lane. Watch, there actually is like a 245 Horse Lane.
With the new system, as...
with his fat face. Oh my god.
Intellivision most definitely doesn't have the brand name power that Atari does. Regardless, Intellivision got some nice coverage here.
Those are men.
Very nice guy. I've met him multiple times. You can't pretend like Nintendo exists and then try to make a new Nintendo like it's going to happen. Nintendo, like you said, is the Disney of video games, and it's admirable that he wants to do this. Sony doesn't really focus on fans.
Oh, really? Oh, Blair Herter, the guy who ran away screaming from the G4 reboot? He's with Tommy down in fucking... Or actually, no, he's in the UK. He's going to be Tommy down in Venezuela. And then they're going to have Amaranth jump through a swimming pool of balls. Wasn't he part of the Calico Chameleon? Also, Rich. Phil Adam was. Like, that just shows you how tone deaf Tommy is. Like, I understand it's like guilt by association sucks sometimes, especially if you did nothing wrong, but you're making a retro, you're trying to reboot essentially a retro brand. You have a guy who is on board with another retro brand that literally ended up being a scam, where they said, hey, okay, here's our prototype to get on Kickstarter. And he had an old capture card motherboard they had in like a clear but slightly opaque Atari Jaguar shell. Phil Adam was on that team. He may have not known about it. He may have had nothing to do with it. He may have been jerking off in the bathroom while fucking Mike Kennedy was doing that shit. But it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, in such a niche market, guilt by association has to be a thing. You were on another scam retro project. You cannot be on this one. But Tommy's like, that sounds good to me. Because he's a fucking idiot. Look where I got in life, Mom and Dad. There was a guy I used to occasionally see on TV who I thought was semi-annoying back in the day called Tommy Tallarico, and here I am. Now I'm getting the call. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm living the dream, Ma. I'm living the dream. Of course, there's a horse lane. Of course. Now I'm going to get people bothered at a horse lane.
Family games. No. Microsoft doesn't focus on family games. This Atari box is not focusing on family. It's focusing on 40-year-olds.
It's sort of like, okay, we know the television Running Man. I see some people wearing t-shirts of that. And that's where a lot of people's knowledge of a television starts and ends.
Stops. Sure.
So I guess we'll have to come back in a year or so when they have this ready to go. But it's going to be the same sort of points we made about the Atari VCS or Atari box, but just to a lesser degree of notoriety and visibility that will make it.
Wait, he has Hulk Hogan there.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. I love Hulk Hogan's dick and big taints.
I'd say a much less chance
Ian is 40, isn't he?
Of success than any Atari box could possibly do.
Finishing off June, Tommy jumps on the Brian's Man Cave YouTube channel
and they were kind of right. Not kind of right, they were very right. I mean, the Atari box, or now the Atari VCS, that's what they called it at first. Very original, by the way, Atari box. Just call it the plastic slab with a processor in it. That would be more creative. It wasn't successful, but it was more successful than the Amico. Just saying.
Claims that he is trying to organize a chat with the CU podcast.
And just so you know, I reached out to those guys, and I just got in contact with them about an hour ago. And again, very, very friendly. And I said, hey, look, guys, I'd love to speak to you either over the phone or on the air live, whatever you want. And I'd like to fill you in, because a lot of the information that they were thinking and that they were, thinking.
It's so amazing to look back on this, because everything that Pat and Ian said, that I said shortly after them, came true. And then you find out, please, I mean, we can't watch it here again. We watched it before, but please go watch the H Bomber guy video. It's called oof_, I think, wave or something. You just find out that Tommy's literally a pathological liar. Like, he lied and said he was on MTV Cribs, and he wasn't. He was on some fucking, like, UK show with a much smaller, like, Tommy, who the fuck are you that you would be on MTV? You're not famous in the mainstream. Like, some nerds know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't mean you didn't make a boatload of money off of licenses and royalties from fucking the music you made and the TV shows you were on, but you're not famous, dude. Like, no one will know who I am. Who the fuck will want to see my crib? And then, fuck out of here, man. We ain't shit.
thinking that was going on in their video is actually most of it, or a lot of it, wasn't true at all.
This is a common theme that you'll be seeing throughout this video. Again, Pat and Ian were actually pretty positive regarding Tommy personally. The issue they had was pretty much entirely based around the popularity of the name in television. Yet Tommy still couldn't.
And that it was a different time. And that's the real reason, Tommy, that everyone moved away. Why are our families in the living room? Because they don't want to be. Why am I... Someone saying that they're... The fuck is this? Telling me that there's sketchy ass people. Sketchy people everywhere. My Ring doorbell app. And it showed me a video from 2020. Well, you show it's 2 years later. These sketchy people were going to look to break into my house. They would have done it 2 fucking years ago. I googled it. There is I already answered that. Horse lane does exist. Of course, there's a horse lane everywhere.
Handled this small slice of criticism and was trying to book an interview with the podcast, but on top of this, he drops a few more interesting factoids regarding his upcoming system. That is before he quickly brings up Atari one more time.
A reignition of the original console war between Intellivision and Atari. So, of course, I want them to succeed. So I can kick their ass.
Yeah. Carry on.
Well, I'm looking at this. The Ring doorbell app showed me this video, and it's like sketchy. Like, why are you releasing it now? Like, what? Okay, it was 2 years ago. Am I going to go back in the past and call the cops up? Like, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying?
I'm afraid they're not going to make it to the starting line. I'm getting a little worried here, but.
Oh, the irony of him saying that. The irony of him saying that.
We are not, I repeat, 100%, I give everyone my word of honor, we are not crowdfunding.
He also...
They've crowdfunded like 7 fucking times.
Said that they will not take pre-orders for the system before it is ready to ship. Every single game will be exclusive. Every game will be 2D or 2.5D. He confirms online game...
I love Klonoa. That, you could call me a man-child for that. I don't care. Excellent platformer. You can buy that on Steam now. They remade it.
Play confirms that the system will have 2 controllers plus as many...
I always remember making fun of my friend Tim in high school. Alright, this is where I go off on tangents. This is a ReviewTechUSA stream, and he's like, dude, you gotta play Klonoa. And I'm like, the fuck is this kiddie shit? I remember him showing me like the disc, and this is when we were pirating all of our PlayStation games because my dad modded both of our PlayStations. You could just literally burn the games from Blockbuster, make copies and play them. And I'm like, all right, I'll rent it and see if I like it. I was like, oh, this is a really good platformer. Like, all right. So don't always judge a book by its cover. That's for shit sure.
Many original games as possible. He'll help make the music for the system.
It's going to be Unity based.
And yes, don't worry, all these factoids are getting added to the list. I mean, why else would he say them, right? In July, Richard officially joins as COO-CFO, and we discovered that the controller...
The Amico Master Dungeon? Oh, Tommy, you try too hard.
...will have a disc and a colour touchscreen. And as we move through August and September, we see a couple of new members join the team.
What is that picture?
And after Tommy teases the new Running Man logo and even the name/logo for the system on Twitter, as well as starting up the official Intellivision Amico YouTube channel on the 21st of October 2018, the wait is finally over, as Tommy gives a keynote speech at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Yeah, he was supposed to be talking about his history in video games, but screw that. This is now Intellivision's launch party. In the presentation, he explains that the company has 4 key pillars.
Imagine going there thinking a guy's going to talk about something else. He's like, nah, man, we're talking about this shit I'm coming out with, and like, never. He never came out with it. We can debunk. It's not simple. The controllers had a bunch of issues, and developers actually came out and said it. Affordable, that went out the fucking window. You pulled a sub 200 price point out of your ass, and you got a bunch of bad loans where someone get, what was it, one of the loan sharks you got, let's just call him a loan shark. You would get $100 per console sold. That is fucking insane. So it had the price had to go through the roof. What families are playing it, because the thing ain't coming out, and you could play family games anywhere else. So that pitch you had about the Amico being the only family-friendly console was a pile of shit. And fun. Well, no one's having fun with it because it ain't in your fucking home. I always post silly super chats about men's asses, but the past year has been rough. Lost my dad in November. Jesus, man, I'm very sorry. Thanks for taking my mind off of it, Rich. I'm very sorry to hear that. You know, it's a tough thing to go through, and I hope all is well. So, glad you know, I know what it's like to just watch something to get your mind off of it, and I appreciate that you think my stupid-ass streams help you. So, there you go. Andreas Hansen, thank you for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate it.
Simple, affordable, family, and fun. Before finally showing off the system itself. The Amico. This system will include a 21st century 2D chip and architecture, HDMI, multiple USB ports, Wi-Fi, onboard interactive lighting, 2 wireless Bluetooth controllers with simple...
You're going to see that he says it here. Maybe, because I think we're going to do maybe just this part or one part afterwards. I'll see how I feel. Because I got to do some shit with that. That's the next video after the I Am Neo Geek video. I give you my word, Rich. Tommy is a POS liar. Tommy, it is now official. Avi thinks you're a liar, so you're fucked. Oh my God, the gaming politician is back. How are you, sir? Yeah, and I'm very sorry for your loss, man. I don't like just to move on from those, you know, but it's brutal, especially that time of year too. So hope all is well. Simple positional disc, though. Let's talk about this. You know who? There was a time where there were joysticks and discs and whatever. They tried all these different. There was coyotes claiming territory. Everyone keep your animals in at night. All my animals stay indoors. They poop and pee on wee-wee pads, and actually Bruno wears a diaper. So, the fuck is going on with the Ring doorbell tonight, man? I feel like it's CNN. Hey, Dad, I got a 256 gigabyte Steam Deck for $4 today, brand new for my birthday. Holy fuck, there you go. Enjoy that thing. It plays the Dead Space remake quite nicely, by the way. This thing is badass. Any game recommendations? Dead Space, Elden Ring. It's the entire... That's like saying... Go into an all-you-can-eat buffet. What should I just start with what you want. It's all there. Obviously minus platform exclusives, but... So... What kind of games are you into, too? So if I tell you Elden Ring and you're not into an open world Souls game, you're going to be like, what the fuck is this guy telling me this for? Have a good night, Cosmic Productions. Oh, your brother is... Oh my God, yeah, I forgot about what your brother did. DSP hacked my doorbell. Imagine I walk... Strange man walking around neighborhood with flashlight. And it's DSP looking for, DSP looking for his shrimp.
positional disc, 4 arcade-like buttons, gyroscope and accelerometer, force feedback, speaker, microphone, automatic onboard charging, and a free downloadable app for people that want to join in. Every game will be console exclusive, every game will be rated E10 and up. In other words, everything will be family friendly, and will include the Blue Ranger's Gold Seal of Approval, aka Intellivision's clever little version of the Nintendo and Sega Seal of Approvals. Each game will feature balanced gameplay and design, in other words, rubber banding gameplay that lets tiny kids or grandparents that know no better play competitively with hardcore gamers. All games will be priced between $2.99 and $7.99, and no games will feature...
I had no idea until this video there was something called rubber banding. I had no idea. I did. Oh wow, rubber banding. Okay, I guess that's a thing.
In-app purchases or DLC. You got online leaderboards, achieve.
I didn't know in games like Mario Kart. That's fucking why. In games like Mario Kart, rubber banding is a fucking plague. Okay? Where it's like I'm in first place and some dude who's in last place gets a fucking red shell and I go in last place because you want to make the game fair for the person that sucks? Oh, that's why I don't play Mario Kart. I would play the fuck out of that game. The red shell. Well, the last time I really played it, the red shell was the honing shell. Then there was the green shell that just went whatever direction you shot it. The blue shell is the fucking one that like goes on top. You can't get away from it, right? I want you to stretch my ring like a rubber band. Well, this actually...
Your shoulders. Try to relax your anus.
Yeah, dude. And I get, like, you gotta drift and you catch other people's, like, and that's how you speed up. But, like, that happened a few times when I was playing. I'm like, I'm in fucking first and I lost because all of us, you want to make it fair. They suck. That's what happens. Like, I'm not competitive with games in terms of, like, I'm not looking to... I'm 41 years old. Like, I'm just looking to play a fucking video game. But I don't want to play a game where I feel like my win is stolen from me to make the person who can't even pick up a controller feel better cry me a river. You know what I'm saying? I want you... Oh, I already answered that. Yeah, and I'll give it to you.
Try to relax your anus.
Achievements, tournaments, the price point is also slightly changed here too. And as for those reimagined titles, the Amico promises...
Fucking hate rubber banding.
Updated graphics, levels, audio, multi...
And look, man, sometimes I want to play games. I see, look, I see, yeah, there you go. I pause. This is how you do a stream, DSP. You pause obnoxiously, you never get through a video. That's how real men react. But yeah, that's like, I'm all about games being approachable and, you know, like I said, I play games. Sometimes I don't want to get my ass beat like in a Souls game, okay, in Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring, but there's sometimes it's like, you know what? I died at the same fucking enemy like 35,000 times. I'm good. I'm going to go play like Dead Space on easy. By the way, if you have a mechanical hard drive in your gaming PC, even if it's a hybrid one where it has like a large SSD cache on there, you ain't playing Dead Space on it. It'll run smooth, and then as soon as it has to load assets, mechanical, like, because I'm doing it for that rig where I have the $40 graphics card. I explained it to my audience earlier in the stream. And it runs great, like running at 60 FPS, cool, damn. Then all of a sudden you see the hard drive light go off, and it's like frozen until those assets load. You could be shooting necromorphs, and you were gonna wait. It ain't, so I gotta figure out. I got an SSD right there I was gonna use for another video, but I think that video is stupid, so I'm gonna use it for this. I'm gonna put the hopefully I have an NVMe slot in there. I think that's one thing I forgot to do before. I was gonna check in my old video. Yes, I drive a PT Cruiser and I wear sweatpants with shit stains on them. What the hell are you talking about, Ray? Oh, a 1980 Oldsmobile overtaking a Viper GTS at 240 miles per hour.
player modes, online multiplayer, and more. We then get a splash screen of exclusive Intellivision classics remade, including Major League Baseball, Frogbox, Snafu, Utopia, Night Stalker, Boxing, Astro Smash,
none of these.
Action, Horse Racing, Shark Bowling, Skiing, Tron Deadly Disc, Math Fun, and Star Strike. We then get another splash screen showing us the exclusive Atari properties we'll be getting too. These titles include Pong, Yars' Revenge, Lunar Lander, Centipede, Missile Command, Breakout, Night Driver, Adventure, Asteroids, and Tempest. Even more exclusive titles are shown off in the next splash screen, this time for iMagic. These titles...
God, I remember iMagic with their weird, for all you old motherfuckers, you remember them with the weird cartridges?
Titles include Microsurgeon, Beauty and the Beast, Atlantis, Sword and Serpents, Ice Trek, Demon Attack, Dracula, and Truckin'. But that's not all.
I think I answered you before. Yeah, like imagine Phil like actually lived in my neighborhood and thought I accidentally took his DoorDash order. Hey Rich, you get a DoorDash? With an AH, not an ASH.
What about Motor Race USA, Minor 2049, Tropical Angel, Super Burger Time, Moon Patrol, R-Type, 10-Yard Dash, Load Runner, Kung Fu Master, Archon, Toe Jam and L, and Spelunker. And brand new exclusive games too, 20 of them in fact, all available on launch. Isn't this just the best new retro game-like console that you've ever heard of? Well, it's about to get a whole lot better when you see the team behind this thing. You got...
You never really saw the team.
Tommy Tallarico himself, of course. Video game
I love how he takes a picture of him from like, when was that, dude? 1996? You ain't looking like that now, son.
Poser extraordinaire. You've got
Jason Enos,
who's ex-Sega, Psygnosis, Konami, EA, and Namco.
Harry Pepper,
a marketing genius who helped launch every...
Am I gonna buy the breast mug? I don't know if I can have a breast mug on stream. I definitely know on Twitch I can't. They would... Did Filler find a shrimp? Did he ever actually find the shrimp? I don't even remember that part. Did you find the shrimp?
Every major Nintendo system since the SNES. Yes, Americans, SNES.
How was the experience, man? Did the tongue hurt? How does your dog get to your balls anyway?
Absolutely.
Worked with Nintendo for close to 12 years.
David Perry.
Worked on titles such as Earthworm Jim, Aladdin, MDK, and The Matrix, plus loads more.
Scott Sumiro.
Was a co-founder of the Nintendo subsidiary Nintendo Software for 4 years. Was a...
Guy looks... That's another one. That guy looks so much older in that picture, and he looks old there.
Key player at Interplay, and before that was a key player in helping bring the first commercially released version of Tetris to market.
Steve Roy.
Was of course always part of Intellivision, as was
Will Fisher.
Well, from 1981 at least.
Everyone
Is a computer scientist and hardware engineer with over 30 years experience.
Mike!
A 20-plus year retro game designer, will be a software and hardware designer this time.
Emily Rosen.
Has already been at the company since 2010, and finally is the guy behind the retro side of the business, as stated earlier. But the real
and you never seen any of these people. Like, they probably were like, they probably had like some advisory role just so Tommy could tell investors that these people were there. And they would like call in once a month for 5 minutes. All right, sounds good. Oh my God. I lay naked in bed, penis out after the shower, things happen. Dude, don't let your dog lick your balls. Just make sure.
Wash your balls.
Exciting thing to take from this is that the Amico will be released on the 10th of October 2020.
And that absolutely happened. Oh wait.
Damn, if that isn't full on enough, the talk continues. We find out the name of the console is the Italian word for friend. The lights on the system are inspired by the light show of his live symphony shows, and best of all, when it comes down to getting developers for the system, Tommy explains that he'll be paying the devs up front for the games. Damn, that's a lot of updates and games, so let's update our list with absolutely every single thing that they just mentioned, and let's continue on with the timeline. Off the back of this mic drop moment for Tommy & Co, the unofficial fan-created subreddit simply called Amico is created. And as you would expect, the internet became a wash of people giving their opinions on the system, including YouTuber Smash JT with his video Why the Intellivision Amico Will Fail Miserably.
Who is the target audience for the device or game you're trying to sell? I'm having a lot of trouble trying to figure out who that is.
Of course, with this being a critical take, you can be damn sure Tommy would be reaching out to set the record straight soon enough, and a follow-up video was created explaining the few little bits that he did get wrong, but still ultimately coming to the same conclusion, not knowing who this system is actually for.
Everything else in my last video I still stand by. As far as my concerns for who it's this for, which was my major point of the previous video, that all still stands. I still don't know who this is for.
And Tommy didn't just stop at Smash JT. He used the official Twitter account for people that did.
If you're wondering what I was doing, because I like to include my audience because I'm streaming, I was looking to see if the motherboard in there has an NVMe slot, and it does, so my life is going to be easier.
Didn't believe the company's heritage claims in a retweet. Another YouTuber that was confused with who the system was aimed at was the secondary Re-Res channel as part of their old Hot Take podcast-like show, and as you would expect, the very next episode was an interview with Tommy. In said interview, he confirmed a lot of what we've heard already, but also explained that due to the architecture of the Amico, it will be easier to create 2D games for said system compared to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation.
Notice that, are you noticing a trend that I've spoken about before? But I love these examples. Do you always notice it's Tommy talking and the people interviewing him are like, every fucking time. I told you before, that is by design by Tommy.
PlayStation 5.
It will be easier for developers to create 2D games on the Amico than it is.
And there was no reason. That's a lie. Because for what? Because you have a cheap fucking mid-range 2015 cell phone chipset?
To create 2D games on, say, a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5.
In fact, all Amico games will be at the same level as Cuphead.
Think of like the Cupheads, for example. That's every game we want to be on the level of like a Cuphead.
And then he dared show that Finnegan Fox footage? Are you like that tank battle game? Are you fucking kidding me, Tommy?
Bold claim, mate. Besides this, he confirmed that he will be doing the boot up sound.
Oh, hell yes.
He hints that physical media will be a thing, pointing out the SD card slot on the back of the system.
There's going to be physical media as well. You'll see in the back.
Bro, I didn't realize something with that interview. He started talking to that kid about like titties or something like that. Like, bro, he's like 14. Like, yeah, I get he's a 14-year-old, but you're a grown man. He's a 14-year-old. And why the 14-year-old? You went on a 14-year-old kid who had like a few hundred subscribers or something like that. Their show, because a 14-year-old kid with a few hundred subscribers, said, wasn't he? Was just like, what the fuck is this thing for? Which they were right. That kid was right about. Like, do you have nothing else to do? Nothing? Like, aren't you? Or I hear there's trouble in paradise, but I don't know. Tommy can't stand me, so I'm never going to find out. Aren't you married? You really got nothing else going on? Go for a ride in the Ferrari, Tommy. Sitting there fucking white knighting on a poor kid's channel talking about titties with a 14-year-old. Fuck is wrong with you? Do something else. Go outside.
To the device, you'll see that SD card slot, right?
And besides constantly telling us multiple times that the system will not be crowdfunded, he did say the following.
Do you really feel the Amico has the ability to break through that market and really attract people that have been gone from gaming for so long?
I'm banking my career on it, boys.
Never have.
Like, he went, like, there's so many little... And I'm not, this is not me pulling up the ladder or elitist, but it's just strange that a CEO of a fledgling company is going on channels of like people with 200 subscribers like, are you just Googling your... Yes, that's exactly what he was doing. I'm not going to spoil what we're going to find out. We're obviously not going to finish this tonight, but maybe I'll do like a long all day, because the video, I have a video coming out tomorrow. So maybe we'll just finish this in one fell swoop tomorrow. I'm thinking that sounds like a good idea.
As a truer word being said by Tommy Tallarico. That, I'm pretty sure...
Dude, it looks like a bad Flash game from like 2006. I remember I was roasting it, and Tommy came on in real time to damage control for it. I'm like, and I said to him, like, Tommy, why would you show this? And he's like, well, it's better than showing nothing. And I'm like, no, the fuck, it's not. You're a new company coming out with a system that a lot of people have never even heard of Intellivision ever. And you're showing this fucking garbage with placeholder fonts? Come on, dude.
Everybody can agree. Tommy confirms on Twitter that the system will have ports, but no...
Jay is live streaming on Twitch? What? No, it's not. You fucking trolling me. Why are you trolling me? Well, what's weird is it's saying I'm live. Jay is live streaming on YouTube. Dude, you're making it. You made my brain hurt. You're fired.
Port will be direct, and every port will...
Yeah, Jay's live streaming on OnlyFans. Him and the Amazing Atheist are fucking naked and oiled up, and the Amazing Atheist is shoving a banana up his ass.
Will be 100% exclusive. The Intellivision Entertainment LLC is officially formed, and just to doubly confirm that Tommy cannot take criticism, he decides to create a roasting video on the official Intellivision Amico YouTube channel.
I look forward to buying this thing for under $80 in 12 to 6 months. LOL. Someone got paid to bullshit this idea into existence. We must all strive to be that guy.
That's actually kind of true. Tommy thought he was going to bullshit this thing into success. It's Mike Kennedy, too.
Hey, that guy's me.
Tommy then publicly asks RGT85 for an interview after he isn't 100% on board with the idea for the system, but overall speaks quite highly to many of the points.
You'll see, Abby. Or you said something about sex to the... Like, why? Dude, he's 14. What the fuck? Why are you even on a kid's show? Because he was critical of you. With especially on top of even if it was a kid with 100,000 subs. Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, he's streaming on 3 kilobytes. Okay.
It's made before publicly calling out Sony for patenting a touchscreen for the PlayStation 5, which according to his sources are copying the Amico.
Of course. Let's see. Let's see what he's doing.
Deadeye, $4. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, but don't donate here, guys. Don't donate. Yeah. I'm not going to be here doing this a lot. I'll be on ReviewTechUSA's doing it. So, thank you for looking at my luscious... Will you stop? Just stop donating here. Stop it. Because I don't even know if I get the money here. Honestly, I don't even know. I know I get the money here, but But don't. Stop it, seriously.
The
Do not
quartering's
donate.
imaginary.
If you're coming in, I'm not here for donating. I'm on my iPad, and I'm being honest, I didn't even think about that.
Hold on.
I think... Yeah, there's no way for me to...
Does he see the chat?
Disable it while I'm in here?
Obby's big taints.
No, can't do it.
Too late
Can't
nudity.
do it, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Jess, how you doing? Is Rich live right now? I hope I'm not taking people from him. He's going to be like, what the hell? Alpha Boy, how are you doing? It's been a while, and my luscious hair is here for you. Is he streaming right now? Oh, shit.
Yes, I'm streaming.
Oh, shit.
I don't care.
He's live and naked. Let's go raid him. Go raid him. I don't even know what that means.
It means that you send your audience over to me. But I think I just literally sent the audience over, so it's boomeranging back my audience.
And don't worry, just before you think to yourself that he probably will regret saying that.
Isn't it interesting that a couple of weeks ago,
keep coming,
we released our trailer and it showed our...
Again, another weird coincidence. A person interviewing Tommy and the person is being quiet and Tommy is talking. Yes, I know, obviously, he's making a video, and when you video, you cherry pick things, so maybe Dreamcast guy just went all in. But he doesn't let you talk.
Touchscreen on the controller. On Friday,
and he bores, and I think that's by design too, dude. He just gets on his podium and wah, wah, wah. He's like the teacher from fucking Charlie Brown, except even more annoying. And it's like, all right, Steven Tyler is your cousin. You had delicious pasta with your wife in Italy. You have a Ferrari. Steven Tyler, his lips touch your nipple because he's your cousin. That's kind of weird, but fucking, I'm going with it. And then he'll tell you, he's like Phil, then he'll tell you his rags to riches story. I moved out of my parents' house, and I was so close with them, and I slept under a bridge naked and spread my cheeks to make money, and then I got a job at a guitar store, and then at the guitar store someone like, hey, you want to work here? And then I worked there, and I had a mullet, and then I started making video game music, and here I am. And if you took it all away... I literally know his whole spiel. And if you took it all away, he's like Phil, just like I said. If you took it all away, I would have it all back again in a couple of years. My mom is very proud.
Sony filed a patent to put a touchscreen on one of their controllers as a potential for a PlayStation 5.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Sony doesn't give a shit about what you're doing. They can give less of a shit.
Tell you.
I thought you weren't competing with them anyway. So now you're saying... So what is it, Tommy? Was the Amico... Did Sony see the Amico as a fucking threat or not? Oh, you were such a fucking liar, dude. Why does Tommy Talarico look like the love child of Eric Estrada and George Lopez? I know who George Lopez is. I don't know who Eric Estrada is. Yeah, this man lied and said he was on MTV Cribs multiple times and wasn't. Well, I get why he's saying that, dude, because... Like, I pay him through... I make sure Jay is paid. So, you know. And then he slaps me on the ass and feeds me peanut butter with a spoon.
That they reacted to our trailer. Looks like medical device, looks like a foot massager, looks like a dehumidifier.
Watch what he says here. This guy in a different life was a fucking car salesman. A used car salesman. He could spin. He thinks he could spin anything and make people just believe it. It's incredible.
right?
I think I heard the foot massager one, yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Guess what? I got news for you. The people who are buying our machine buy a lot of foot massagers. They buy a lot of dehumidifiers. So maybe, just maybe, we did that on purpose.
No, the fuck you didn't. You... So you sat there and you were sitting in a board meeting and you went, you know what? Our audience, the key demographic for that, I thought it was kids and families. Which one is it? Is it the boomers, the three of them that remember the Amico? Or is it the kids and you're going to be dancing on Ellen and dancing on our table like a generic Tom Cruise? What? So who's the audience? The big audience? No, we made it for the boomers because we wanted to look like a foot massager because their feet always hurt. Who in the board meeting thought of that? Who? I want number. Tell him to call me, Tommy. I want to talk to him. Make it look like a fucking foot massager. The fuck out of here. You're saying that because you can't. Every criticism you get defensive with. Oh yeah? Well, you're saying he's like a little kid. Well, he's like, you saying it looks like a foot massager. Well, you know what? You know what? We did that on purpose. Poorly worded. I meant Phil could learn that trick. I know it, yeah, but Jay has incredible hair. He is a man. I am going to install an NVMe drive in there. I was checking. That's why I was totally distracted before. I was pulling a Phil, who he was looking at WWE Champions on his new commentary channel. It does have an NVMe slot. Thank you, God, because that hard drive in there is not cutting it, like at all. Begs not to get money to tractors donate despite him. Yep.
Honestly, you
talk about Jay. Well, that's just how people
earn.
People.
I pre-order for sure.
And finally, as we make our way to the end of 2018, John Alvarado joins the company, and Tommy himself.
Yo, these bitches be touching my penalization, man. You know what I'm saying? John Alvarado, man, that is a man that if he ate your ass, his mustache would probably hurt you. Think about that. Like, he comes like charging, like he'd be like a raging shirtless bull, okay? Greased up, oiled up, and he's just like, and he just comes at your ass 100 miles an hour, and he just starts going to town on that hole, and the mustache is there, and it feels like fucking sandpaper on that star, and you're like, John Alvarado, get the fuck away and stop eating my ass! Please. Stop. I don't know. I have no idea.
Even shows off another prototype for the system. But best of all for us retro gaming fans, we get to see an unreleased Intellivision game from back in the day.
It's like the mustache of like a cartoon villain.
Based on Santa Claus.
I don't know what the fuck. I think of the weirdest shit when I'm stoned. Oh wow, that's a game I never want to play ever.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on to 2019. Where Tommy shows off an early version of...
There's someone ported at least a level of Intellivision. Man, I'm totally distracted. Of Castlevania to Intellivision. Castlevania. The original Intellivision, not the fucking piece of shit. Yeah, look at this shit, dude. This is nuts. This is my stream, and I go where I want to go with it. I want to look at Castlevania on the fucking television. I mean, for the limitations, it's pretty nuts. Whip. Can you whip the candles? No, this is a bad one. There's a better one than that. Yeah, this is it. Can you whip candles or no? Yeah, see, you can whip the candles now. And look at the smooth scrolling for a limited piece of hardware, man. This guy sucks, though. But in his defense, if he's playing on a reel and television, which it seems like it is, and not an emulator, playing with that disc must be brutal. To show other levels. Wait, is it just restarting? Damn, they even changed the music, dude. Check that out. I don't know how I got to this. I have no... I think there was John Hancock buying a cartridge of the full game. Kind of want it. Impressive for an old piece of tech, huh? Birds have big breasts. He's gonna die, isn't he? You're gonna fucking die, aren't you, dude? Gonna die at the bat, even without the axe. Oh wow, you're terrible. You're really bad. It's fucking impressive. Anyway, alright, I'm done. I want to see what... There's a cartridge version.
Castlevania was one of my very first games I played. Nintendo games. It's going to take a little bit to get used to. You know, this is a very advanced game for the Intellivision, and so...
How many levels is there, though?
Stick mod that you can do. It's a third-party...
Yo, I need this in my life, dude.
Thing, and I like it. I'm a fan of joysticks and joystick controllers, and so I've used that to...
How can I get my hands on this? Anyway, sorry.
Of the Amico controller app, both and join the company, and the Amico starts to be seen before and during.
I know I just went off. I was like, that's real. You could buy that shit now? I need to buy it. And I need to buy it until working in television. I'll make a video. Dude, I'll make a video. That'll turn around and get a lot of views. You know what I want to make a video on too, but I don't even know where. I've looked. Like, there is a horrible port. Obviously, I got to use real hardware. There is a horrible port of the original Castlevania for the Amiga, which is shocking because the Amiga is actually more capable than the NES. But it's bad. It's like, it is the worst Castlevania port. Just that name alone, and it's the truth. Go look at it.
His video game live shows. However, the real big news came on February 20th.
I'd rather classy buy a, if I'm going to buy a system around that vintage, I'd rather buy a Jaguar with Doom and show the Doom port. That's another video. The Jaguar port of Doom would be a huge video. So many videos to do. Wes, $500, put up or shut up.
3rd, 2019. Now you may be thinking to yourself that this is a very odd way to release a console so far. Sure, the idea of a CEO of a company like this is to create positivity around your upcoming system, but to spend your time going onto absolutely minuscule, tiny YouTube
Here we go. Is this where he talks about it?
channels, spending your time jumping on there, even if they say the one...
What can you find, Abby? Dude, the Jaguar port of Doom, I actually don't mind. I don't fucking care that they didn't have the music in there. I heard it was a hardware issue. Some people say it was a time constraint issue. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I don't really give a fuck enough. I just know it's a good port of Doom, and I don't care. Put on background music if you really want music. I think it actually kind of makes the game creepier. At the time, that was the best home console port of Doom that you could get. No, is it missing levels, Doom, for... You know what's interesting? You know what one's not missing levels? Doom for the SNES. It's a shit port. That's also another...
slightest negative thing about an upcoming system. It's a really weird way to spend your time, and I mean, it's just so odd. Regardless, it's about to get a whole lot more crazy up in here as popular retro gaming forum Atari Age gets itself a brand...
Well, that's why I appreciate that. I don't care if you donate a penny. I am genuinely, wholeheartedly appreciative of it. But if it's like, hey, Rich, here's something I want you to do that you really don't want to do, which is stay up till 3 a.m., I will ask a high price. Why? Because I don't want to do it. But if the price is achieved, I will do it because I'm not really suffering and someone paid the goddamn money, so why the fuck not? Chris, you remember the Castlevania port? Dude, I want to do that. And Doom, dude, that would be... The Jaguar port of Doom would be another huge video. But I got so many other videos I gotta do.
New Fred, the Tommy Tallarico introduction and Q&A.
Gregory's Gateway, what are you going on about with slopes? What are you going on about? That's like the five. I made up a new number, 5. That is like the 3rd or 4th comment.
If
Google Fish is
this
naked.
is the first time you're hearing of this, you have
Oh, PS1 Doom was God tier.
no idea what you're about to witness over the next few years. A hell of a lot of it coming directly from this thread that he started.
Breaking news, Google Fish is horny. I'm shocked.
So that he can talk to just a few people about his upcoming system. The Atari...
Alright, but you're saying Slopes is a thief, Slopes is a scam artist. What happened? And if you make a claim, back it up with something. I've been doing this shit for too long. Someone could say I butt-fucked a horse. I never butt-fucked a horse. But you could say it.
REH Forums becomes the ground zero for Tommy, a place where he could constantly spill the beans on what he's doing behind closed doors, a place that allowed him to ramble on and on about things he shouldn't be talking about, and best of all, as stated, it was the perfect source for me over its thousands of pages to collect together the endless amounts of absurd claims that Tommy would spout. Like, for instance, confirming that the Amico has over 10 million...
Right, people are going to clip. Richard, ReviewTechUSA, he said he butt fucks horses. I'll be on the quartering show tomorrow.
$1 of marketing budget, hinting that a billionaire investor is talking to them about a 100 million...
Why did he feel bad? Dude, I have more viewers than I usually do. Jay, keep fucking streaming. I don't care. The only reason we went there is because someone said, hey, Jay is streaming, and I thought he was streaming on Twitch, and someone... I thought what Turbo Express was saying that Jay was streaming on my Twitch channel. And I was like, oh, that's... like, hey, if you want to make more revenue, cool. So what is he saying?
Listen, I was checking the iPad quality to see if I could set OBS up and just do the show from there. after you go to bed. It's not happening, so I'm going upstairs to the actual pro level stuff, and I'll stream from there after, you know, our streams, the solos.
Yeah, man, so if I'm tired and you want to take over and talk about stories of you having sex with ghosts in mental facilities, you can have at it. Okay, how much for you to butt fuck a horse? 1, no, that's disgusting, and 2, it's illegal, and 3, it's against TOS. I don't think either platform would like me trying to mount a horse, so no. Got a bird here. Got a fake iPhone here. Oh, I'm so happy that has an NVMe slot. I can't, like, mechanical hard drives, unless you need like mass storage, that's still, even solid state is just, the price gets too high. There's no reason not to go with even SATA SSD. Once you go solid state, you don't go back. Listen, Jay, go solid in my ass. Jay's stream was better. He edited because he felt bad. It was so much better than yours. It was an incredible stream. He has much better hair than me. Dude, time does fly. I can't believe I've almost been on this channel for 2 years. Isn't that nuts?
And I was live on my channel testing it for like 4 minutes, and I had to tell them to stop donating to me because they're lunatics. Tell them once again, thank you. Also tell them I'm going to come around the country and I'm going to lick each of their tips once.
I'm not going to... he said that I'm not going to tell you that. Yeah, that makes sense, Classy. You want to store a bunch of shit and you're not going to be going back and forth on that drive that much. You just want it as a backup. That I totally understand. But if you're doing day-to-day stuff, I don't even care if you're just going on fucking Google Chrome. You do not want a mechanical drive anymore. They are, in my eyes, they are dead. How much put your ass up your ass? Oh, Tom DeLuise. He used to be a chef on... Then he put his ass up his ass! Do it tastefully, yes. There's a tasteful way to fuck a horse.
$1 million investment possibility. Reconfirming that Sony copied the Amico, giving detailed figures on costs such as $3 million they have to...
Tommy thought that... Or he probably believes his own lies, too, but Tommy thought that... fledgling in television CEO Tommy Tallarico said Sony stole his IP for the controller. He thought, I know how people like this thing, he thought that was going to get a lot of coverage, and it didn't. It flopped like an elephant's flaccid penis. Wah, wah, wah. He thought that was like, oh my god, he's making a wild claim against Sony. Gasp. No one gasped, Tommy. Don't talk shit about Total. Oh, you could probably mount a horse on Truth Social. Cool. So I could also, why is it not showing the new super chats? Don't talk shit about Total. It's like showing some in the chat. Like Zeb Carlson, you could probably mount a horse in Truth Social or Rumble. And let me go mount and get... Fuck it. Well, no, you can't. Because fucking horses is illegal. Why are we talking about fucking horses? Why are we here? Dan Wolf, a girl got banned off of OnlyFans because she said she was trans canine. I'm guessing you can guess. Oh, God. Yeah, you can't fuck animals. It's disgusting, first and foremost, and it's illegal. How can you be attracted to another species anyway? Do it tastefully. Rich, have you experienced the Analog Pocket? I'm so tempted to get one. But it's just another thing that I don't need. Don't talk shit about Total. I try not to. But I gave you that in a burp. That was actually quite nice.
Design and UI software costing 10 million and manufacturing costing hundreds of millions. Yes, hundreds of millions.
I'm the CEO. I'm not guessing at the figure. Smiley face.
Yes, he is.
For example, if a machine costs $100 to make and you need 1 million of them to sell, that's $100 million just for that first million units.
I mean, that adds up, right? Let's just hope they get 1 million pre-orders. Look, let's not hate on Tommy too much. He's the CEO of this company. He obviously knows what he's talking about. He didn't buy this position. Oh, yes, he did actually.
Not to be negative, but those numbers are...
Who is this man?
Try to relax your anus.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Breasts.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea what the fuck. Like, it's just, oh, I love B-roll vid. Like, what do you, like, I am thinking, look at my beard. Fuck are you thinking about? Go make me a coffee, you fucking hipster. Isn't he? He's literally in a coffee shop, I think, too.
Too high.
No, they are.
Yeah, I'm just. Hi, my name is. What would his fucking name be? You know, he would own a coffee shop, 100%. And he would be like the uptight, pain in the ass manager. You know, there should be just a little more foam on that latte, and could you get a little more foam on it for me, please?
Just curious, what number do you think is too high? The units sold or the home console market percentage? And why do you think that? The numbers
I provided weren't a guess. I have proof of both, but just curious as to why you think they're way too high and why. It's not like I pull all the numbers out of my ass. Oh, you do, Tommy. You pull them all out of your fucking ass. You have lied about 70 to 80% of your career. Why the fuck wouldn't you lie now? And you did, and it all imploded. We should be right up there with the TurboGrafx 16, the Dreamcast, the Saturn, the Game Gear, and the Vita. Not with the N-Gage. No, the N-Gage, yeah, you're right. The N-Gage outsold you. They used to have kiosks of those at GameStop. You know what fucking killed that thing for me? It actually had some... They had like a fucking Elder Scrolls game on there. But what was with the vertical fucking screen, dude? The portrait screen. So fucking narrow.
numbers I provided weren't a guess. I have proof of both. but just curious as to why you think they are way too high and why.
I have proof of both. I'm just curious to think as to why you think they're too high and why. I have proof. Where's the proof, Tommy? Oh, it's an Excel spreadsheet right next to Rich's gastric bypass surgery. The Nokia N-Gage, yeah. DS, where is he live? Is he just Is he looking at a wall and reacting? Oh, he has a can of soda. Thanks, Phil. Excellent commentary. Loving your reactions.
Why? We should be right up there with TurboGrafx 16, Dreamcast, Saturn, Game Gear, and the Vita. Not with the N-Gage.
In other words, he believes that his system will sell between 5 to 10 million as opposed to the pitiful 3 million that the Nokia N-Gage sold. I mean,
3 million more than Tommy's sold.
Who's to argue with a guy that's also chucking around figures into the hundreds of millions? Heck, during that time, joined the company to head up the South Asian operations and also joined to head up the European operations. Why would anybody be opening up these super luxurious offices all around the world if they didn't know what they were doing and didn't have some serious money in the bank? Anyway, as we move into May, it's good news and bad news for retro gaming fans. The good news is that Earthworm Jim is coming to the Amico.
That was a bizarre, how do you even find that B-roll? Ooh, with the light gun. Damn.
And the original team is involved. The bad news, however, is that Tommy confirmed on the Atari Age forums that those 60 to 80 retro games bundled in are now going to cost around about $5.99 per 10 games or something like that.
Or something like that. Such a professional.
I suppose we better update the list. Also, whilst you are there, no online at launch either. We do, however, get confirmation that an exclusive Jackbox game is being worked on for the Amico. He double confirms Snafu and then later claims it's been in development for 9 months. He hints that Microsurgeon is in development also. It's apparently not just Sony that's watching him, but also Apple, Google, Microsoft and Nintendo too. And finally, a remake of B-17 Bomber is also on the way. Get it on the list. Anyway, that's it.
Alright, I got some work to do. We'll marathon this tomorrow. I want to put the NVMe drive in there so I can benchmark shit better. Thank you so much for the support tonight, guys. Rich's G-string playing the clapping audio. Review Scientology What? So, I'm going to go do that. Because I think that's going to be a $40 graphics card playing Elden Ring at 1440p. Come on now. That's going to be a big video. So I got some shit to do. Put a bird up my ass. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.